Hey everybody, welcome to No Jumper News. It's Adam22 here with your man AD. Let's get right into these stories. So first things first, OnlyFans has suddenly reversed its plans to change its policy on banning porn. Initially, OnlyFans released a statement on August 19th stating that come October 2021, it would no longer tolerate sexually explicit content on its site. According to the company, the changes were needed because of pressure from banking partners and payment providers. In order to ensure the long-term sustainability of our platform and continue to host an inclusive community of creators and fans, we must evolve our content guidelines. The internet went wild with criticism, and many sex workers who helped create its success and popularity took to social media to express their disappointment in the resolution. Less than a week later, after provoking confusion and frustration among the adult content creator community, it seems the company has backtracked and their decision has been reversed. On Wednesday, the company tweeted that it had secured assurance necessary to support our diverse creator community, suggesting that they may have new agreements with banks to pay their content creators, including those who share sexually explicit material. Thank you to everyone for making your voices heard. We have secured assurances necessary to support our diverse creator community and has suspended the planned October 1st policy change. OnlyFans stands for inclusion, and we will continue to provide a home for all creators. The decision came just a day after the CEO, Tim Stokely, blamed the porn ban on banks in an interview with the Financial Times, stating that banks had cut off OnlyFans' ability to pay their creators. This decision was made to safeguard their funds and subscriptions from increasingly unfair actions by banks and media companies. We obviously do not want to lose our most loyal creators. OnlyFans executives later told the Financial Times that Stokely's comments had sparked an open discussion between banks and the company. While the site has never billed itself directly as a medium for creators to post and sell sexually explicit content, OnlyFans has become primarily known as the biggest platform for adult content online. The company handles more than $2 billion in sales last year, and it's on pace to generate more than double that this year, keeping only 20% of that figure. Now, AD, I know that you're very, very excited to be able to ask some questions from me, a real deal adult star. Why don't you just go right ahead?
Are you not on suicide watch anymore?
I've been taken off suicide watch. There's no longer an ambulance waiting outside of my house. Actually, to be real with you, when I first learned about this, I was driving here. I was looking at my phone while I was driving, naturally, and I saw that OnlyFans had banned porn, and I hit up my girl, and my girl had a couple of extremely stressful days from dealing with it. Myself, I did what I always do, which was I acted very, very positive. I acted like we had nothing to worry about. She doesn't really find that all that comforting. It turns out that when things are going crazy and I'm just like, it'll be okay. She didn't really appreciate that as much, but then once we kind of got into the groove of the conversation, I think, she calmed down a bit and realized that we were going to be okay. The question is, why did OnlyFans decide to throw everybody into this sort of week-long, frenzy where all these girls started going crazy, figuring out what their new plan was going to be? There's all kinds of new startups that were trying to figure out what their new OnlyFans replacement / competitor was going to be. And then all of a sudden they're like, nah, just kidding. We still fucking with y'all.
Yeah, bro, I was a little worried about you, bro. I was gonna have to, take all the blammies away from you because I didn't know exactly what the fuck you was gonna do. But just in case you went off the deep end, I'll be here to run no jumper for you, and I'll beat up the whole staff.
Thank you. I appreciate that. The staff needs many, many beatings. It must have been worrying for you, too, because I know that you consume a lot of really hardcore bondage films and all kinds of weird animal porn on OnlyFans.
Hermaphrodite shark porn.
That's what you're into?
Yeah.
Oh, that's so hot.
Yeah.
So are you worried that you might have to find a new home for your shark sex addiction?
Yeah, I heard about some new one called a Peach or something from one of my great friends.
I heard about Fansly. Heard about a couple different ones that seem like they're trying to make a run at it. But it's kind of like if OnlyFans decides they're going to stick around, all these companies are probably going to work on their business model still and try to exist, because now they're like, oh, we're going to be right here waiting for y'all if OnlyFans decides to pull the plug again. But if OnlyFans were to pull the plug again, man, that would be some real wishy-washy shit right there.
The thing that pissed me off though was so many people were so happy that other people was potentially gonna lose life-changing money. They were making all type of jokes. They're like, girls are gonna be back $200 and stuff. And people was taking this real negatively and acting real happy to see people demise when it comes down to that. I'm like, man, people is fucking miserable, bro. Yeah, Go sell some fucking meat.
I've seen so many posts that were basically dudes making fun of girls who have to do something differently because OnlyFans is going away. way, and then you look at their profile on Twitter and it says that they're like a stand-up comic or like a Twitch streamer with like 400 followers or some shit. It's like, why are you so eager to shit on a woman for doing what she got to do? Now, on the other hand, I kind of get it, because like imagine you were 18 and you know women and stuff, and you graduate high school and you got to start making some money, so you go get a job at the Foot Locker or the gas station or whatever it is, and then meanwhile the girl that you're going to school with, she's making more than you from showing her fucking coochie on OnlyFans. I mean, I can understand why people are jealous, but it's like, why be jealous when she's just making the most of her resources, showing up on the No Jumper Patreon, making her vagina talk like a sock puppet, etc.
And I love the No Jumper Patreons.
The No Jumper Patreon for $5 a month is a great value. That's a good point.
What are we gonna do for the $25 value?
You can get your name at the end of all the YouTube videos.
I think we should bring Kazumi back.
You could also get pegged by house phones. You specifically.
No.
Yeah, Kazumi is going to make a return for sure in the future.
Yeah, that'd be dope.
That'd be dope. Anyway, so can we expect the AD OnlyFans to be dropping in the near future?
Now, why not? You know what's crazy? They reached out to my team and they want to see, what I could do for them support. I don't know if I want to sling this meat anymore. I have PTSD from all the bad deeds I did back in the day.
But you should start one and just, you know what you do? You drop an exclusive song once a week. Boom. That means you're a fan, you're dropping $60 a year on the AD surplus program. Then you get 52 new songs, because you can make a new song every week if it's it's a lot more pressure when it's like
every day.
I'm gonna make a new album and I want this album to be a perfect representation for me. But like for your hardcore fans to just hit them with a random freestyle or a random song that you made in 20 minutes, I mean, that to me would be the way that somebody like you could probably use OnlyFans to really fuck with like your real hardcore fans.
And kind of like what Tory did with the NFT thing with the album. I don't think nobody's dropped that on OnlyFans. Like, what about an album you can only get on OnlyFans? I'm pretty sure that they can rip that shit and put it somewhere else, but if you got to go through all that trouble anyway, who cares?
Right, fuck all that.
Yeah.
YouTube, do us a favor, like, comment, and subscribe, and we'll be back with more OnlyFans action real soon. Appreciate y'all.